Imagine falling hopelessly in love with someone you can never have. How would you survive the pain? What if this forbidden love was so intense that it nearly took your life? Today, we're diving into a painting that tells a story of hidden love, heartbreak, and a remarkable twist. This is Erasistratus. The physician discovers the love of Antiochus for Stratonice, painted in 1772 by Benjamin West. Let's unfold the ancient tale that inspired this intense and emotional masterpiece. Picture this: Antiochus, the young prince of the Seleucid Empire, falls gravely ill. He's physically weak, withdrawing from life, and doctors can't find the cause. But one physician, the famed Erasistratus, starts to notice something strange. Every time Antiochus' stepmother, the beautiful Queen Stratonice, enters the room, his pulse races, his cheeks flush, and his eyes light up. Erasistratus makes an unexpected diagnosis: Antiochus is hopelessly in love with Stratonice. And his sickness? It's the heartbreak of a love he cannot express. Let's pause here. West has chosen to show Erasistratus in a moment of intense observation, discovering the love that Antiochus has hidden. This discovery would have shocked viewers in 1772 as much as it does now. Erasistratus realizes that Antiochus is love-stricken, and with a careful mix of skill and empathy, he tells Antiochus' father, King Seleucus. Here's the twist. Seleucus, rather than reacting with anger or shame, makes an extraordinary decision. In a display of deep compassion, he gives his blessing for Antiochus to marry Stratonice. The king's sacrifice reveals a father's willingness to prioritize his son's happiness over his own. Benjamin West, an American painter working in England, was known for painting historical narratives. This piece is a product of the neoclassical era, a time when artists explored human virtues and monumental moments from history. West's choice to portray a complex emotional story instead of a battle scene or myth was unusual and reflects his belief in art as a means to evoke empathy and convey deep moral lessons. Erasistratus the physician discovers the love of Antiochus for Stratonice now resides in the Kunsthistorisches Museum in Vienna, Austria. If you ever find yourself there, take a moment to see this masterpiece in person. Its colors, expressions, and emotions are even more powerful up close. What drives a person to the brink of madness? What happens when the weight of grief becomes too heavy to bear? Today, we delve into a moment of profound sorrow captured on canvas that resonates with the fragility of the human spirit. Now, we're exploring Hamlet, Act 4, Scene V, Ophelia before the King and Queen, painted in 1792 by the American artist Benjamin West. This powerful artwork encapsulates one of the most heart-wrenching scenes from Shakespeare's tragedy. Let's unravel the story behind the painting and the deep emotions it conveys. Set in the dark and tumultuous world of Denmark, this painting depicts Ophelia, a young woman whose life has been shattered by loss. In Act 4, Scene V of Shakespeare's play, Ophelia has just learned of her father Polonius's death, a death brought about by her lover, Hamlet, in a moment of rage. Overwhelmed by grief and confusion, she loses her grip on reality, appearing before King Claudius and Queen Gertrude in a state of madness. West captures Ophelia in a moment of despair. Her expression reflects a mixture of sorrow and detachment, as if she exists in a world separate from the royal couple. The delicate way she holds herself, along with her flowing garments, conveys her fragility. Meanwhile, Claudius and Gertrude stand before her, their expressions a mix of concern and disdain, emphasizing the social divide and the isolation Ophelia feels. The choice to depict this specific moment speaks volumes about West's understanding of human emotion. He presents a stark contrast between Ophelia's innocence and the coldness of the royal court. Here, we see the impact of political intrigue and personal betrayal on an innocent soul, driving her to madness. So, what is the significance of this painting? West's work invites us to contemplate themes of grief, lost innocence, and love's destructive power. Ophelia becomes a symbol of the tragic consequences of the world around her, a world filled with betrayal, loss, and moral decay. In her madness, she represents the vulnerabilities we all face when life becomes too overwhelming. Moreover, this painting reflects the neoclassical movement's ideals, where art was seen as a means to convey moral messages. Benjamin West was not only a painter but also a storyteller, using his brush to illustrate the depths of human experience. His ability to capture the psychological complexity of his characters was revolutionary for his time. West's ability to blend drama with historical narrative set him apart from his contemporaries. His paintings were celebrated for their emotional depth and storytelling, making him a prominent figure in the art world. In this piece, he masterfully combines the elements of drama and emotion, ensuring that Ophelia's plight resonates with audiences centuries later. Today, Hamlet, Act 4, Scene V is housed at the Yale Center for British Art in New Haven, Connecticut. If you ever have the chance to visit, I encourage you to experience this masterpiece in person. The intricate details and emotional weight of the painting are even more profound when viewed up close. What if a single moment of beauty could change the course of someone's life forever? How powerful is the connection between love and personal transformation? Now, we explore a stunning painting that captures this very essence, a moment when ruggedness meets grace. We're diving into Simon and Iphigenia, a captivating work by the American artist Benjamin West, painted in 1773. This masterpiece not only tells a story from Greek mythology but also reflects deep themes of love, redemption, and the transformative power of beauty. Let's uncover the story behind this artwork and its significance. Set against a backdrop of lush greenery, Simon and Iphigenia illustrates a pivotal moment in the life of Simon, a young man initially perceived as dull and unrefined. According to Greek mythology, Simon was a rough character, living a simple life until fate intervened in the form of Iphigenia, the daughter of Agamemnon, king of Mycenae. Here, we see Simon kneeling before Iphigenia, his rugged appearance contrasting sharply with her ethereal beauty. Iphigenia is portrayed as a vision of grace, with flowing garments that seem to shimmer in the light. This moment captures Simon's awakening. He is mesmerized by her beauty, and in that instant, his heart and spirit begin to transform. The emotional intensity in this scene is palpable. Simon, who once lacked ambition and refinement, is inspired by Iphigenia's presence. West expertly captures this transformation. Love is portrayed not just as a feeling but as a catalyst for personal change. Through Iphigenia, Simon discovers his true self, prompting him to rise above his previous limitations. So, what does this painting mean for us today? West's work resonates with themes of redemption and the idea that beauty can inspire profound change. It suggests that even the most unassuming individuals have the potential for greatness when touched by love and admiration. The narrative unfolds not just as a love story, but as a journey of self-discovery. The painting also speaks to the notion that beauty is not merely a superficial trait, it has the power to awaken the deepest parts of our souls. West's portrayal invites us to reflect on our own experiences with love and how they can lead to transformation in our lives. West's Simon and Iphigenia exemplify his ability to blend narrative and emotion. This painting is not only a visual feast but also an exploration of the human condition, a theme that resonates through the ages. Today, Simon and Iphigenia is housed at the Huntington Library, Art Museum, and Botanical Gardens in San Marino, California. If you ever have the chance to visit, you'll find that experiencing this masterpiece in person allows for a deeper appreciation of its intricate details and emotional resonance. Visiting the Huntington, you can witness the transformative power of art firsthand, just as Simon witnessed the transformative power of love. This painting serves as a reminder that moments of beauty can change our lives, inspiring us to reach for greatness. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Benjamin West's masterpiece. This extraordinary work invites us to consider the profound impact of love and beauty in our own lives. How has love changed you? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories behind the art that moves us and shapes our understanding of humanity.